Have you ever felt the gut-wrenching sting of betrayal? The kind that leaves you questioning everything you thought you knew about the people closest to you? Today, I stumbled upon a story that hits home for many of us, a tale of friendship, love, and the heartache that can arise from misplaced trust. It all began with a simple conversation about a new Italian restaurant in town, but little did they know, it would unravel secrets and test the very foundations of their relationships. Picture this: a group of friends planning a dinner, filled with laughter and camaraderie. Among them, Paul, a seemingly loyal companion, and Carol, a devoted spouse. But as the evening unfolds, whispers of hidden ambitions and clandestine meetings begin to surface. What happens when professional dreams intertwine with personal lives, and suspicions blur the lines between reality and imagination? Join us as we dive deep into this intricate web of emotions, where love, jealousy, and the pursuit of success collide. How will these characters navigate their way through this storm of revelations? Will trust be rebuilt, or will the fractures run too deep to mend? Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning of a journey that promises to captivate and surprise you at every turn. That foreigner today I met Paul and he said some new Italian restaurant opened in the city, want to go? Why hello, I sure won't mind. Oh, Jill and Paul will join us too. Sure, I can invite them too. I'll book a table for 4 so we can all sit together and have a great party. I'm just feeling hungry for you. By the way, have you heard that Paul is run for Board of Education? Of course, I've worked together in this area. Oh, why didn't you mention that my company could help support him? We can discuss all of this at dinner. What did you say? Yeah, that would be great. In a way, Paul could be the advisor you know about the position that you're planning on taking on the board, who you've been wanting from long ago. You just got your master's degree in school administration. I think you won't have any problem being promoted into the administrative structure further. Paul will support you. Yes, I know. Paul and I were just talking about reality. Actually, if he is on the board, then I might as well try him. What surprises me is that you are discussing this with Paul and not your husband. Oh, come on, we just work together in the same one field and we only really talk about work-related things. Okay. I just wanted to ask you something about your close relationship with Paul. On the other hand, this makes me nervous. I understand everything, you work in the same field so you talk a lot, but it confuses me about how you communicate, because if there is some intimacy or even secret between you. Oh Tim, we talked about, I told you there was nothing to worry about. First, each of us is a happily married couple, and second, there has never been anything between us, just being equal career. We are in the same field and this brings us together, and I don't understand what you mean by how we communicate. I noticed you two touching each other a lot and then you blushed and embarrassed you were flirting. Carol, oh my God, what are you talking about? He's just my senior, my colleague, and I always care. I listen to him, nothing more. I didn't think it would make you so jealous. I'm not jealous, but I saw it with my own eyes. It made me uncomfortable. It gave me the impression that there is something between you that I want to ask you. Don't talk to Paul like this, it's embarrassing. Maybe I should stop contacting everyone altogether, Tim, and just sit with you, and you mind your own business. I forgot to mention that I think you talked too much to Jill, which is because we weren't okay on Thanksgiving. I caught you two whispering to each other. Maybe you have something to share. Carol, stop it. You know very well that I am faithful to you, right? I am not faithful to you. Okay, let's move on. I am probably just misunderstood the situation. Sure, I agree. Okay, see you later tonight. I have great news. I will probably get the job. I have finally found my way into management and will be able to get a reputation, say, in everything. That's what I've always wanted so bad. Oh, finally, congratulations. congratulations, I always believed in you and knew that you would achieve your dreams. Yes, I'm so excited, I can't wait to get started. Without Paul the First would have achieved this position later. Paul the First, think you deserve this position, you are amazing and have always worked hard for this. Thank you honey, but Paul really helped me so much. Carol, cut it out, I don't want anyone to think he manipulated you. What are you talking about? You're out of your mind, Carol, I'm sick of this. It's true. After all, recently you just talked about one thing about Paul. Tim, you're crazy. You're just imagining and making up something to make yourself feel better instead of being happy for me. You're just being talk some crap. I'm so happy for you, that's where I started, but you yourself can't admit that it's your own work. You keep insisting that it's Paul's credit and that your success just thanks to him. Why don't you ever tell me about how I helped you sit with you at night and figure out your next steps and help map out your career? Why recently all I just hear is Paul? Hey Paul, why are you like this? I thank you for your help and you know I'm so grateful to you for everything, but you know your behavior lately has been driving me crazy. I'm so tired of this. If you only know truth, let me make this crystal clear. You have no reason to worry about this. Okay, I hear you loud and clear, but if I notice something like that, I'm sorry, but I will force must act. And how will you act? One will keep this to myself no matter what you say. Been talking to you about this for so long, but I don't know how to start this awkward conversation. Oh my God. I believe I'm crazy. I've talked about this with Carol many times, but she says I'm making it up. No Tim, I think you're right. I've noticed it too, but don't want to believe it. Yeah, I still don't understand what exactly, so believe me, I just look at the way they communicate and it seems to me that there is something between them. It hurts my ears to hear it out loud. It's also very difficult for me to think and talk about all this, but it seems like partners. The fact that we're having an affair sounds awfully agreeable, so I'm thinking we should cooperate to know the truth. I can't live with these doubts anymore. What do you want me to do, and what is the plan anyway? I think we need to get the access code to Paul and Carol's correspondence. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Paul is constantly on the phone. He even keeps it face down. I also understand Carol. I was even forced to follow the rule of not using phones at the dinner table. She reluctantly agreed, but then would pout throughout dinner, and eventually she started using her phone again. Her at dinner. I know it now we're talking. I understand there are a lot of red flags. Alas, it's better for us to learn and make mistakes than to wait for something to happen. I'll try to find out what I can, and you should do the same deal. If I find anything useful, I'll message you. I have terrible news. It's truly evil dream. I don't even know where to start. Oh God. I'm scared of what you find out. Unfortunately, our worst fears have been revealed, that Paul and Carol have been lying to us because it's been so long. God, I don't know what to say. How come we haven't realized that we fell in love blindly? But that's not all that could happen. You wouldn't believe it. They went to see the family psychologist together. How could that happen? They even otherwise the family are just lovers. What the heck? Turns out they talked to a psychologist about how talking to us about it is like seeing themselves as victims. Anyway, that's what they discussed in their messages. What I was just shocked what is happening now, although simply mind blown. Let me tell you from the start. Yesterday Carol and I ate dinner with the family, and she had a few glasses of wine and lost her temper, so she went out and left her phone on the table. I found out her code, and when she went to bed I checked her phone. Oh, you came up with that and confiscated that moment so cleverly. Something like that. There are so many messages in which they confess their love to each other and share their impressions of the hours they spent for each other. There are days when they send 500 messages to each other. God, this is so painful, and I really hate them now. What a fool not to realize all this. You're not alone. We just don't want to believe the things that are right under our noses. We have been filtering out negative thoughts and hiding them, but I don't understand how this could happen. Why do I feel filled with anger and pain? The pain inside is empty. I take you there. When I see all this, I think I'm going crazy. I just burst into tears. I'm terrified, and I'm still all of us because I don't understand it for no reason. What are we, good people unlike them? I found out that they weren't planning on telling us about it for at least 6 months. I was about to get a promotion. Carol knew, and she also knew that I would get a bonus. She wanted to get a divorce, then to have more money after the divorce. She is a pig. I don't think she's ugly on the inside. He doesn't want to divorce soon because it could affect his career. Also, he wants time to sell his assets and hide the money in the account so you don't get anything during the divorce. They are disgusting. I can't believe I lived with someone like that and didn't do anything. I want revenge. I want to hurt them the way I feel the same way. I can't believe that these people, in addition to cheating us, also tried to cheat. When Paul gets home, I'll give it to him. Wait. I think we need to think of a way to get revenge on them. I think they deserve it the way they want to humiliate us and take advantage of us. We have to do something. I also don't want to leave it all behind. Do you have any ideas? Actually, I have an excellent idea. I will do whatever it takes to make these bats feel terrible. First of all, I will send you everything I find, their correspondence and plans. You must find the best lawyer and contact him to let you know how to proceed. I'll also meet with a lawyer and I'll take care of the bills. A little beyond the boundary, we will take revenge. I'm ready for that. Haha. Then I need your help. You work in a library where there are computers and no cameras, right? What are you going to do? So we use one of the public computers to send Paul what we find anonymously. We're going to force him to go to the board and tell them about everything. At a minimum, he will tarnish his reputation, and at most he will have to resign. What did I think of Carol when he confessed this to the board? Carol will also suffer and likely lose her new position. No one will allow one to be present. Such ethics in the field of education. I like your way of thinking. Now I am trying to imagine how I will have to pretend and smile in front of these pigs, and I feel like I am sick. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll calmly look Carol straight in the face. I think you can minimize communication by mentioning work. Besides, they are so busy with their relationship now that it's hard to notice anything else. You're right. Paul hasn't talked lately. It's a lot, so it should be relatively easy, though honestly, I feel depressed. I understand that he's a complete goat here, but I still feel bad. I understand that, but trust me, I will soon. We will take revenge on our other half and then they will suffer. Call your lawyer now and I will do the same, and then the most exciting part will unfold. Impatiently want to see Paul squirm like a slug in salt. I can't wait for that too. Carol don't want to miss her chance, but she really screwed up here. Music. Baby, there's something I need to tell you. What happened? I more accurately didn't get that job. I officially got that job, but then it was taken away from me. Oh, why are there rumors about me? But it's just a rumor, you know, and the board doesn't need an employee who has become a victim of a conspiracy. I don't understand what you are talking about. Rumors? I want you to understand that I have nothing to do with this. This is just a rumor. Tell me what's going on. Top put in a bad light. What I don't understand, who wants it? All these rumors, but now Paul and I will suffer. Paul has been informed that it is better for him to resign. He will not survive this. What have we done to deserve this? I don't understand. So you haven't had an affair? We don't have any romantic relationship. It's just some sick joke. You're saying you're the unwitting victim, and I don't. What is there to worry about exactly? You also have nothing to worry about hiring a lawyer and getting reinstated if you had nothing to do with it. Yes, but the board decided. But the board decided it was a great injustice. Let me call a lawyer and explain the situation where you need to restore your honest name if you had nothing to do with it. Oh, you know, I think we shouldn't bring this subject up. I want to find another position what you wouldn't even fight for your reputation and livelihood. Oh, you know, if everyone there is such a jerk, then maybe I don't belong there. Yes, you are a high-flying bird. What is sarcasm? I don't understand. You should support me, not attack me with questions and taunts. Now why should I support you? You jump straight into bed, Pauls, and get fired for that reason. No man, you deserve it. I said that's not right. You know I would never do that. No, I don't know you, or rather I think I knew you until I read your message to Paul. It's great that I saw it before I got promoted. I have a great opportunity to secure my finances from you. What I don't keep track of what finances you plan to share after the divorce. Waiting for my promotion and bonus. Tim, what have you done? Are cheating behind my back. Ha ha ha. What have I done? I just went to see a lawyer and plead my case. You are cheating behind my back with Paul and you are planning to scam Jill and me. Oh no, buddy, this is some kind of slander. What a misunderstanding. Paul and I are just friends and colleagues, you know. Oh Carol. I understand after we divorce, though you won't get a penny. The evidence against you in this case is already with my lawyer, and I think Paul is in the same situation as you right now. However, I hope you will live happily ever after. Tim, please don't. So cruel. I can't believe you would do this to me. I also can't believe you lied to me and that you wanted my money. Waiting for a long trial with him. All the best to you. Carol's plan went better than expected. You won't believe it, but I kicked Paul out amazingly. I did same with Carol. Oh wow, we feel so relieved, just indescribable. Also my lawyer also said that we will destroy Paul in court. I can imagine. In advance congratulations for your victory. Oh, if without you I still believe in the darkness. You know, at first I thought being left alone I would be sad, but right now I feel so free. Now I can officially date. Oh yes, I also think so. My life is broken, but the reality is we are ridding ourselves of the toxicity. Like Carol and Paul bring true happiness. Dating is great. By the way, would you like to have a coffee at some point? Maybe we can discuss our strategy in court and exchange our experiences. Perhaps. Of course, I would be happy to share my plan to destroy them. At Jill as planned destroyed Paul at the courthouse. He will soon move into a shabby townhouse. He will soon move into a shabby townhouse. It is all he can afford due to all the child support he would have to pay to his wife. Carol also moved away and had to change jobs, even though Paul and Carol tried to deny the rumors about their relationship from the beginning, but after all they are still together. They went underground for a while and tried not to appear in public. And as for Tim and Jill, they dated a few times but decided to remain regular friends. With their children, there is a connection between them because they have been through a lot together, but their relationship, if it exists, will develop very slowly, which is probably for the best in any case. That's a completely different story. Thank you.